You just never know what's going to happen when you throw lures in country like this. I've got a little medium depth running minnow lure that I've retrofitted with some Mustad single inline hooks, and I didn't know if I was going to get a finger mark or a barra, and I think this is the Spanish mackerel that's jumped out of the water and eaten my lure. Fantastic. Well, this fish had me completely confounded. I wasn't sure what it was. And it's turned out to be a mackerel tuna or koa, and it's a good one, especially for these northern waters. I'll jump down here and tail it. Right, gotcha. Now, we'll see the benefits of these single hooks. It's got both in, but they're just going to come out so easily, and they're so much safer to deal with than trebles. Look at that. Out. Fish is in great condition. That's a lovely big mac tuna. Bouncing small metal jigs on the bottom over wrecks and reefs. You just never know what you're going to catch next. It's a great way to go fishing. And by retrofitting them with the Mustad Keiju inline single hooks, I find you drop less fish once you hook them, and it's also a lot easier to unhook them, and a lot safer for the angler when you get them up to the boat. What have we got here? It's a Dewey, is it? No, it's a javelin. Aha! Now these are a great eating fish. This one's coming home. Lovely javelin fish or grunter. And you can see that Mustad inline single has just picked him up beautifully in the corner of the jaw. Good stuff. When the wind's blowing like it is today, or the weather's not suitable for fishing, a lot of us like to tinker with our fishing tackle. I think some of us get as much pleasure out of that as we do out of actually going fishing. Now I'm getting ready for a few days fishing up here in subtropical, tropical waters around Rockhampton and offshore, and I'm going through some of my lures and just making sure that they're up to the task. In particular, what I've been doing is swapping out a lot of treble hooks for these Mustad Keiju inline singles. I love them in these tropical waters. They're much safer to fish with. You're less likely to get a hook in yourself. It makes unhooking the fish really easy. And I find that you drop less fish after you've hooked them. You might hook a few fewer fish on that initial strike, but once you do actually pin a hook into them, they tend to stay connected. So I've got some hard bodies and some metal slugs here. Some I've already changed out and got the singles on. These swim really well with a nice Mustad Keiju single on them like that. This hard body here, I'm about to take the trebles off and put some singles on. So I need to get the size right. I've got a few different sizes here. I want to make sure they still balance up when I put the singles on them. And I looked at this lure and looked at the trebles on it, and I knew that it would be either the 1-0s or the 1s would be the ideal. And I actually think the 1s are going to do a really good job on this. They've got a wider gape than the trebles that are on the lure in the first place, but the overall weight of these hooks will be about the same as that treble. Now it's really important when I put it on that I make sure that it's going to face hook point up, because that'll reduce the snagging of this lure. And I'll just slip that into the split ring there and get the treble off, and we'll have a look at what this 1-0 inline single looks like. Now that to me looks just about perfect on that lure, so I'm going to take this front treble off and put another 1/0 on the front. There's a lot more to Mustad these days than just the best fish hooks on the market. They also make a wide range of accessories. Things like gloves, sun gloves and fish handling gloves, a whole range of tools, all sorts of pliers including split ring pliers, great scissors and some fantastic knives for when it comes time to clean the catch. Check them all out at Mustad's website.